Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Rock Sound. We are in London's legendary Alexandra Palace tonight, and here we are with New Year's Day. It's Ash and Nikki. How are you guys?
Oh, we're living dreams.
Hello.
Yeah, living dreams. Well, it has been, an amazing looking tour so far. How you been finding these UK crowds on this run?
Very excited. I find maybe the US gets a little, used to us. You know what I mean? And then you come over here and everyone's super excited, and It just sets the bar really high now.
Yeah, getting a little bit rowdy out there across the UK. That's what we like to hear.
Yeah, absolutely. Especially with not being able to come back in the last 3 or 4 years, and play a proper show. So it's really good just to see how hungry the fans are.
Nice. Good to hear. And last time we chatted to you guys, of course, it was I think the album was just about to come out, was around that time. Yeah. So now that it is out there, it's the kind of standard question I ask everyone, I guess, but when you get out on the road, it seems like those songs always change for bands. They always find new moments they like, all that kind of thing, new moments fans are reacting to. How are you feeling about the record as a whole now you've got it out there in the world?
Well, I'll be honest with you. When they told me Shut Up was going to be the first music video and the first single, I was really hesitant.
Really?
Because it's the poppier songs. Everyone's going to think, and of course, everyone's comments were, New Year's Day's gone poppy now. But live, the song is it goes off. It's rocking. Yeah. So now the vibe has completely shifted on that song, and no one's saying that anymore now. Nice. So yeah, watching the evolution of Shut Up has been really cool.
Yeah, no, that's cool to hear for sure. And speaking of kind of looking back, even in the recent future, this box set's coming out, which I think is quite an exciting idea. Why did you choose now as the point to go, let's have a look back all through the years of New Year's Day? Because
it feels like this was our first real record.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
It felt like this is our first time being signed to a management company and a booking agency and a record label that felt really like we were grown up, we're a real band, we're here. And so it just seemed like a full circle moment.
Yeah, worth appreciating, worth looking back. Is there anything you've kind of discovered there already, kind of looking back? I heard you saying, Ash, about it's almost like the photos, and you were recording things in cupboards back in the early days.
Yeah.
It's got to be really interesting revisiting those early moments of the
band. I
band.
thought I had more photos of that back then, but back then that was when you had to buy a disposable camera and get drop the film off and get it developed. There were no camera phones, not to totally date myself, but so I thought I had more pictures of those days. Turns out I didn't, but we really I went deep in my mom's garage and really tried to find as many photos as I could, and some of them are super embarrassing, but I was if it's for the cause, we'll put them out there. But there are some questionable haircuts.
They did have some very questionable haircuts in that.
Very questionable haircuts.
Back in the day. That maybe leads on to my next question very nicely, because I wanted to ask, if you could go back then, that standard question, if you could go back to the beginning, what would you tell yourself now? Knowing what you know, being the places you've been, this career you've had, is there any advice you would give young Ash Costello back in the day?
I'd say be a little bit less nice and a little bit less trusting, because that's the only lesson I feel like I've had to learn over and over again, is don't give everyone the benefit of the doubt. But looking back, I wouldn't tell myself enjoy it more or stress less. No, I've enjoyed the hell out of it.
That's good to hear. No, that's really nice to hear.
What would you tell young Nikki?
As much as I want to say something, I probably would just be quiet, because with all the ups and downs of that life throws at you, I ended up here, so obviously,
yeah.
Maybe just practice more when you're younger. Maybe not go out tonight.
Yeah. Take it easy tonight. Skip a couple Friday nights out. That'll work well.
You would never listen to Future Nikki.
Oh, you would
never.
No, absolutely. I want to catch up with you guys a little bit, because loads of stuff happened, of course, since we saw you back in April. One thing I really want to talk to you about, our friends at Ice Nine Kills. You did a lovely little moment at Screamfest.
Can you believe it?
So cool. Such a nice
gosh,
collab.
they've really blown up.
Yeah, man. Well, it's been their year. It's really cool.
Because we toured with them in 2015, back in the day.
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah. Sorry.
No. I was going to say, how did that particular kind of duet come together? Because it fits so nicely. It was a lovely little live moment.
I think when you're in the Southern California music scene, and there's all these venues there, and you kind of the weirdos tend to flock together, and I think that's why Motionless in White, New Year's Day, Ice Nine Kills, bands that have more of this horror or goth aesthetic just kind of start to group up. And we met Ice Nine Kills on the 2015 Motionless in White Beyond the Barricade tour, and we all got along really well. And then, of course, Spencer is just totally my kind of people, So it just made sense. You see that we killed him in our music video too?
Oh, yeah.
He was really
Gotta love
he was
that.
really about it. So all I had to do was text him like, all I had to do was text him, be like, will you die in our music video? He's like, when and where?
Yeah.
That was it.
What horror themed costume do you want me to wear? And I'll be there. Yeah.
I mean,
Exactly.
we tried to collaborate in the past. He asked me to be in one of their music videos. I was on tour, and I was supposed to sing on one of their songs, but some record label legal powers that be crap happened, and I didn't get to be on it. And yeah, we just all get along.
Nice. I mean, I was going to ask more about collabs as well, I suppose, because one of the notable things we talked about last time with the record was there were things like Chrissy Costanza from Against the Current, the little co-write on there and stuff like that. Are you already thinking about what's next for New Year's Day in terms of new music and maybe more co-writing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to start writing as soon as we get home, even though the record is still like mid-cycle. I love writing, and I have so many ideas, so I just want to get started.
Nice, exciting. Any ideas been formulating on the road then? It's what kind of stage we at? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I start to create like what you'd imagine is a musical vision board. So I'm starting to collect the ideas, so that way when I sit in the studio, I have like a palette that you can look at with your ears.
That makes sense. I get that. An
You
ear
know what I'm
palette.
saying.
Yeah, no, that definitely makes
You know
sense.
what I'm saying.
Yeah, and I guess again, last time we talked about all the different influences, and there were some kind of really interesting new places for you guys as a band that were really kind of feeding into it. Have you got any new things you've been listening to recently? Okay, let's name some names.
I'm
What are
not
you
going to
thinking
tell,
about?
because then you're going to know what it might sound like.
Okay.
But I will tell you this: past New Year's Day band members are coming back for songwriting sessions.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, I'm really excited. We're going to have Jeremy Valentine back, who co-wrote Come For Me and Unbreakable. He's a genius when it comes to riffs. And then our new guitar player is going to get in on the action, Austin, who's not so new anymore. He's like 2.5 years in. And we're going to definitely write with some old producers that we've been working with forever and some new ones that I can't wait to test out.
Wow, that's really exciting to hear. Nice big collaborative process.
Yeah,
That's so
well,
cool.
I'm big on soundboarding, so I have to have someone that I believe in musically and trust to like bounce back ideas with. Like, I have to have that.
Right. Makes sense. No, great way of working. It does make sense. I want to ask as well about this UK tour. You're coming back to see us next year. That's very, very
Yeah.
exciting. For people who haven't been to see you yet, tell the fans, what can they expect from a New Year's Day show?
Well, we are very heavy on audience participation, and I don't let one person just stand still. So if you come to the show, you're going to get involved. There's no way around that. You'll see that tonight. And if you've already been to a New Year's Day show, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And we're hoping to bring production over here. You know, we're not from here, so we're going to have to be a little choosy on what we bring. But I don't even care about production. Like, this guy's like a one-man show, so.
As long as you got Nikki, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We're still trying to choose opening bands, though. So it's been
Nice.
difficult because it's hard to choose.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, good problems to have though. Lots of options, lots of people you want to bring
Yeah.
out. That's a good way to
so
think of
many
it.
good ones.
Nice one. Well, it's all very exciting. Question I want to finish with, and it's just to get your reaction once again, because as we may have all noticed, a rather large band announced their return for next month, and Ash in particular. I mean, you were one of the more prominent people freaking out online about that news. Talk to me about
Yes.
Mike M. Talk to me about the excitement around this massive reunion.
Well, I actually knew about I've known about the comeback for about a year.
Right. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Kept it quiet well.
Because we had a songwriting session at his house for the album.
Oh, wow.
A couple day long songwriting session, and Ray Toro was there, and Gerard was there, and their producer, and Lindsay Way, and Jimmy Ure, and they were all and the information stops there. You know.
Wow. So what, you guys like actually writing together, or you?
Yeah, we wrote a song together. It didn't make
Wow.
the record because it was
How
more.
did
It
that not
sounded.
make the record?
It didn't make the record because it sounded more like Danger Days than the New Year's Day. It sounded. I wanted to use it for the Haxons, my other band. Actually, it was more of a fit for that, and or it just needed some more work. I just needed a little bit more development, which we didn't have time to do. But it was such an incredible experience writing. There was a moment where I was laying on my stomach on the ground, and I handwrite my lyrics. And Gerard goes, I still handwrite mine too. And he gets on the ground and lays on his stomach next to me. And we're both like kicking our feet, you know, like, oh, what about this? And I said, what about if we did this lyric like this? And he goes, I love that, Ashley. And he said my name. And I was like, he's just said my name.
Oh, wow.
He knows my name.
Man, what an amazing experience though,
I
because
know.
of course, like when you guys did the track on the Black Parade tribute album we did with Roxanne and all
Which
this
he had no
stuff,
idea
like-
about, by the way.
Oh really? He had another one?
No,
Oh man.
no, he didn't. Because he goes, what's the highest note you can hit? I was like, oddly enough, the highest note I've ever hit was in our cover song of you. He goes, you guys did a cover song? I was like, wait, yes.
Amazing.
I was like, yeah. And he goes, okay. And he goes into the office. I can hear it on YouTube playing. I was like, oh my God. I can hear him listening to the cover I did. I was like, please like it. And he came out. He's like, it's good.
Yeah,
like, okay, well,
that's the reaction you want.
Thank you.
That is
Thank
the
you.
reaction you
I
want.
thought so too.
Man.
Crazy, right?
Do you think you're going to revisit that song at all? I mean,
I want to.
Okay.
How about when we play the festivals, we'll just play My Chem songs? Because that's what, we played a show not too long ago with Phil and Selmo, and we were like, do we cut fucking Hostile from the song? Like, yeah, we cut fucking. We can't play that song. Can you imagine?
yeah.
No, that's not how it works. Not how that. There's like.
kind of think about it a little bit. Like,
We do. I actually did think about it. I was like, no, what am I saying? Is this like opening up for No Doubt and then like playing Don't Speak? You can't do that. So like, okay, we'll take it out of the set. I was like, damn it.
Oh man.
That wasn't until that was after we definitely looked into like, would you sing it with us? No. Can I sing it with you? No. I was like, damn it.
Okay. Moving on to the next one then.
All right.
Well, that's very exciting. I can't believe you managed to keep that secret writing session though with Gerard
I
the voice.
know.
That's crazy
I know.
secret to keep.
I know. I've
Good
got
on
so
you.
many secrets right now too that I really just want to say, and I
Nah,
can't.
we can't do it. We
can't
can't
do
do it.
it.
The suspense kills us all, but we got to keep it going. It's all good. Well, all very exciting times ahead, basically, anyway,
Yeah.
to sum it up. And congratulations on everything with the album and stuff. This show's going to be awesome. What a beautiful venue. Best of luck with everything. And we will
Thank
see you
you.
back in the UK next year, guys.
Thank
Exciting
you. We'll
stuff.
see you in
All
February.
right. New Year's Day, everybody.